the year that Zero Dark 30 and Argo both came out, I went to the theaters to see them both. I thought Zero Dark 30 was stupid and, you know, in most ways didn't really depict intelligence work very well at all. Argo, I recognized as the CIA that I had worked in, wanting to be competent, but often inept.
And sometimes lucky.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Sometimes lucky.
Yeah.
And you may feel that you're disappointed. That's your taxpayer dollars at work. But I actually think that's about as good as you're going to get at such a high friction, low margin kind of business. It's like really hard to do. And that little window of success that you're aiming for is very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not,
I think people get more upset. I mean, so I'm always the outsider with keen interest in trying to understand what the heck is going on in the intelligence community. But, and why? Because to most people, it's just like, oh my God, what are they doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, and what is the value? And why are you keeping the secrets? Like, it really might be valuable to your unexplained
There was a
episode
whole
to speak
thread
about that.
that I was reading somewhere among my, LinkedIn colleagues, and there was a whole, like 15 or 20 former colleagues who had all left the agency and were CIA and were waxing rhapsodically about the hot dog machine on the ground floor and how disappointed they were when the catering got rid of that hot dog machine because it was a lifesaver when they had to pull a late night shift. And I remember reading it and going, we need the American public to see this because that's, we're like normal people for the most part. I know there are some weirdos, but there's weirdos everywhere. And we just happen to have a job that's a little odder than more unusual than most
but
jobs.
People don't understand why it's necessary. This is why
Yeah,
I'm always
well-
begging for like
And I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
Because there's all these shows out there that show like, oh, it's really necessary because we go out and randomly kill people.
It's dark and ugly and horrible.
And it's like, oh gosh, well that sounds like
and what I don't
necessary but horrible.
But see, the point I make is, and the point I made when I was talking in LA about top secret projects is, there's a whole lot of top secret projects that are carried out by private industry.
Yeah.
In the sense that they decide, oh, here's a brilliant idea.
They have their own proprietary security
Let's
clearance.
create a social media environment that manipulates human emotions. Sounds great. Let's go for it. We can make billions of dollars on this.
You couldn't do any better influencing the country from in the CIA at all. Like
Yes.
that is a powerful.
And nobody, the public doesn't rise up in arms. Unhappy about the secrecy. I mean, artificial intelligence is a huge experiment
gathering
on humans.
Yeah, and it's
and
also intelligence
TikTok.
gathering. Yep.
And
also
all this
intelligence
stuff.
gathering. It's all intelligence gathering.
nobody,
it's just that it doesn't go to CIA. It goes
Yes,
to
as long
Apple.
as it goes to
Amazon.
anybody
It
else,
goes to-
it's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, who do you trust more with your secrets? Me? Or some, I don't know.
Zuckerberg.
Yes, there you go. Me or Zuckerberg. I mean, let's get real.
But the argument is, okay, so here, I'm sorry, you know me, you know that I agree with you, but you and I are both interested in holding up the other side of the argument.
Yes.
For argument's sake. The argument could be, well, actually, maybe Zuckerberg, because he has a lot more to lose in terms of money. Because if all you acknowledge as being important is money,
Yeah.
Zuckerberg has more to lose by messing with your secrets than you at CIA, because your salaries are so different.
Yes.
But the key thing is when we live in a world of greed and all that matters is money, et cetera, and sort of material success from the outside, we don't acknowledge that, in fact, there's this piece that matters to you at the level of like your soul.
Yes.
Which is like your commitment.
Right.
And your mission.
Right.
And your connection to other human beings and trying to make a more humane world.
Right.
And because we don't acknowledge those things as real
Well,
or
you know-
important or successful, it's like people say, oh, actually Zuckerberg has more to lose.
You know, one of the things ultimately that I like to say about, well, one of the things I like to say about the CIA mission and who are we serving. And I say this with some sentimentality, but also honesty, is that ultimately our customer, whom we are serving, is the American people. And we cannot lose sight of that.
Well, but
That's
easy when it's
yeah,
an organization that focuses
it's-
on the rest of the world.
It's very easy. But
Yeah.
our customer is the American people. And I'll be the first to admit that there have been a lot of senior officials at CIA who probably never thought about it that way,
Yeah.
and for whom that is an alien concept.
And who, I mean, you know, as I explore in my book, I mean, there has been unethical.
I'm looking for a copy to hold up because
Oh, yeah.
we don't do marketing well.
No, we don't. I forgot it. I brought a book. I can go get it and we'll cut it in. But
We don't do that well either.
no, I know. Well, all right, I'll run and go get it. But
No.
yeah, whatever. Have a nice disclosure.
Yeah.
But as I explore in the latter part of my book, we know that there's been unethical and probably illegal testing within the United States by intelligence community. I'm not going to label CIA because I don't know for sure, but by intelligence community folks, certainly explored by the CIA, and kids, and that's like even more appalling than the stuff that was done to adults.
Yeah.
So I'm agreeing with you. If people saw the CIA like you see CIA, it would be a better organization, and it's up for a lot of reform. I mean, I think.
Well,
I think it's
we'd be
needs-
having a better level, a better quality conversation about it.
Yeah, and people wouldn't be drawn to these shows, or
Yeah.
maybe they'd be drawn to them, but I don't think they would exist as much. Where it's like, no, we're really badass,
Yeah.
and it's like, all I'm seeing is that you're really good at like breaking rules and not keeping the peace. And in my view, what CIA is supposed to be doing is keeping us out of war because you're figuring out what's going on
Right. Yeah.
in the world.